I am glad to welcome you to the GB Cars Problems channel. Today, we are diving into the Peugeot e-2008, the first-generation electric crossover that has been turning heads since its launch in 2019. This compact SUV blends French flair with eco-friendly credentials, offering a smooth ride and a stylish interior that appeals to urban drivers. Priced from around £28,000 for a new model in the UK, it promises up to 200 miles of range on a single charge, making it a tempting choice for those ditching petrol. One of the standout positives is its agile handling, which makes city driving a breeze with responsive steering and a comfortable suspension. The cabin feels premium, with soft-touch materials and a driver-focused cockpit that includes a three-dimensional instrument cluster. However, like any electric vehicle, it has its quirks that potential buyers should know about. Let us start with the top weakness: charging faults that have frustrated many owners. Reports from UK drivers highlight issues with the onboard charger failing intermittently, leading to slow or incomplete charges at home or public stations. While Peugeot has issued software updates to address this, some users still experience error codes that require dealer visits, adding to ownership costs. On the flip side, when charging works smoothly, the e-2008 supports rapid DC charging up to 100 kilowatts, getting you from 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes. This makes it practical for longer trips, especially with access to networks like BP Pulse or PodPoint across the UK. Nevertheless, inconsistent charging can be a real headache for daily commuters relying on overnight top-ups. Moving to the second major weakness: infotainment system glitches that disrupt the driving experience. The 10-inch touchscreen often lags or freezes, particularly when using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which are essential for navigation in built-up areas like London. Owners have complained about software bugs causing the system to reboot unexpectedly, sometimes even affecting climate controls. That said, the infotainment does shine with its intuitive menu layout and crisp graphics, integrating well with the car's voice commands for hands-free operation. It supports over-the-air updates, which Peugeot rolls out to fix issues, keeping the tech feeling fresh. Still, for a car in this price range, starting at £28,000, you would expect more reliability out of the box. The third weakness involves battery range inconsistencies, especially in colder UK weather. Many drivers report the advertised 200 miles dropping to 150 or less during winter months, due to the heating system's drain on the 50 kilowatt-hour battery. This can lead to range anxiety on longer journeys, prompting unplanned stops at services like those on the M25. Positively, the e-2008 excels in efficiency during warmer seasons, achieving up to 4 miles per kilowatt-hour in mild conditions. Its regenerative braking system helps recapture energy, extending range in stop-start traffic common in cities like Manchester. Overall, it is a solid performer for short-haul drives, but plan ahead for variable weather. Fourth on the list is build quality niggles, such as creaky interior plastics and occasional rattles from the dashboard. In the UK's bumpy roads, these issues become noticeable, with some owners noting panel gaps that let in wind noise at motorway speeds. While not deal breakers, they detract from the premium feel Peugeot aims for. However, the exterior build is robust, with a sleek design that resists urban scrapes and comes with a 5-year warranty on the battery. The car holds its value well, with used models from 2019 fetching around £15,000. It is forgiving for new EV owners, but those seeking flawless assembly might look elsewhere. The fifth weakness centers on the limited boot space, measuring just 405 litres, which feels cramped for family outings or shopping trips to places like Tesco. Folding the rear seats helps, but the high-load lip and battery placement underneath reduce versatility compared to rivals. This can be inconvenient for UK drivers who value practicality in a crossover. On the positive side, the e-2008 offers clever storage solutions, like underfloor compartments and a modular interior that adapts to daily needs. Its compact size makes parking in tight spots, such as in Edinburgh's narrow streets, effortless. Despite the space constraints, it punches above its weight for solo commuters or small households. Beyond these weaknesses, the e-2008 impresses with its low running costs, qualifying for zero road tax and cheap home charging at about £5 for a full battery via off-peak tariffs. The electric motor delivers instant torque for zippy acceleration, reaching 0 to 60 in 8.5 seconds. It is quiet on the move, providing a serene cabin environment ideal for long commutes. That said, some owners report minor electrical gremlins, like faulty sensors triggering false warnings on the dashboard. Peugeot's dealer network in the UK is widespread, with quick fixes often covered under the 3-year warranty. These issues are not widespread, but they highlight the teething problems of early EV adoption. In terms of safety, the e-2008 scores 5 stars from Euro NCAP, with features like automatic emergency braking and lane-keeping assist standard across trims. This gives peace of mind on busy A roads or motorways. However, adaptive cruise control can be jerky in heavy traffic, which is a minor annoyance. Fuel economy, or rather energy efficiency, is a strong suit, with real-world figures around 3.5 to 4 miles per kilowatt-hour. Charging at home via a 7 kilowatt wall box takes about 7 hours, fitting neatly into overnight routines. Public charging infrastructure is improving, but rural areas in Scotland might still pose challenges. The interior ergonomics are driver-friendly, with a small steering wheel and elevated seating position offering great visibility. Customizable ambient lighting adds a touch of luxury, especially in higher-spec GT models priced around £35,000. It feels modern and engaging, drawing in younger buyers. However, the piano black trim attracts fingerprints and scratches easily, requiring frequent cleaning. Rear legroom is adequate for adults but tight for taller passengers on longer trips. Families might find it less accommodating than larger EVs like the Kia Niro. On the road, the e-2008 handles potholes well, thanks to its compliant suspension tuned for UK conditions. It offers 3 driving modes: Eco, Normal, and Sport for versatility. The regenerative braking can be adjusted, helping build confidence in EV driving. Maintenance is straightforward, with fewer moving parts than petrol cars, potentially saving hundreds of pounds annually. Peugeot provides an 8-year battery warranty, covering up to 100,000 miles. This reassurance is key for used buyers eyeing models at £20,000. Despite the weaknesses, the e-2008 has a loyal following for its blend of style and sustainability. It integrates seamlessly with apps for remote preconditioning, useful in chilly British mornings. Overall, it represents good value in the growing EV market. In conclusion, the Peugeot e-2008 suits city dwellers or eco-conscious commuters who prioritize style and low emissions over long-range adventures. It is ideal for those with home charging access and short daily drives, perhaps in urban areas like Birmingham or London, where its compactness shines. If you can overlook the occasional tech hiccups, it is a charming entry into electric motoring, but families needing more space might prefer alternatives. And if you own this automotive masterpiece, please describe the problems you encountered while driving it. Perhaps your review will help viewers when choosing a car. That's all I have for now. Thank you all very much for your attention. I'd be very grateful if you subscribe to the channel. See you soon.